And then chat can also play where you guess how strong the cards are, and let's see how many you get
Okay.
correct.
I don't even know the basic rules of the game, so don't expect much.
That's even better. That's even better.
Like, I don't know the mana system, the turn system. I don't even know how many players play at the same time. Is it more than two? I have no idea.
Okay, that makes it slightly harder if you don't know the rules. But
I don't know any of the rules. It's a shot in the dark.
you have cards. You have there's technically 4 zones on the board. There's like your base, the opponent's base.
Is it kind of
and
like
then
Snap?
Yeah, kind of. Not really. There's your base and then the opponent's base. And then in the middle, there's 2 battlefields. Those battlefields have effects, and that's where the action actually happens. To win the game, you have to get to 8 points. The first one to get to 8 points wins, and you gain points by either attacking a zone, a battlefield, and winning, or holding as in having units on that battlefield, on that zone, at the start of your turn. That's the way to generate points.
Okay.
You can go on the opponent's battlefields, and the opponent can go on your battlefield. Those are like terrain that anyone can go to. But
Okay.
your base is yours, and the opponent's base is theirs. First one to 8 points wins.
How do you get points?
By conquering, which is fighting on a battlefield and winning. If a battlefield is empty, and you send a unit on it, you win that zone, which is called conquering, and you gain a point. If you send a unit on there, and the opponent controls a unit in that battlefield, then a combat happens, and then the fight happens, basically. And then if you win that fight, you gain the points.
Okay.
That's the first way to gain points. The second way to gain points is by controlling units at the start of your round on battlefields. Literally, you draw a card and you look at your battlefield, and if there's 1 unit that you control or more at a battlefield, you get a point from it.
Okay.
You can only get 2 points per turn maximum, generally.
Oh, that's good to know.
So, meaning that if you get a point from a battlefield, that turn you can never get another point from that battlefield again.
How many but I thought there's only 2 battlefields.
Yeah, there's 2.
Okay. I drew a picture. What do you think of it? That was your explanation.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It wasn't that. Honestly, it's not that bad. So basically, the turns are: you start with 2 mana into 4, into 6, into 8, into 10, and 12. 12 is the maximum.
Okay. He said it's 8 points to win, and that you can get 2 points at a time, and that the mana is by 2s. And essentially, it's 2 battlefields and then 2 bases, which I have drawn on my beautiful paint drawing.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, if you want some more explanation on how the game works, I can try to So cards have 2 costs, okay? The first cost is the mana that you spend to play the card. The second cost is basically you have to actually de-ramp yourself. You have to take that land and put it at the bottom of the land deck. You literally de-ramp yourself. That's the second cost of cards. Not every card has those 2 costs, but some cards have can de-ramp you for 3, some cards de-ramp you for 0, but that's what's fun is managing your mana is really, really cool. And there's 1 stat, which is called Might. There's no defense attack, and yeah, I think that's literally all you need to know about the game.
Okay. I'm ready for card number 1. Okay, so this card has to be good, right? Or what do you think, Precipic?
Okay, let me read.
I was literally looking at Riftbound tournaments when we were doing this.
Oh, sorry.
So the
do this
energy
twice,
cost...
deal 3 to the unit. You can choose different units.
You can't do this during the opponent's turn. You can only do it.
You can only do this during your turn.
This is literally a slow speed spell, almost 1-to-1.
Okay.
The 2 that you see is energy, is the mana cost, and the 2 means that you literally de-ramp yourself by 2.
Oh, you de-ramp yourself by 2. That's what the red little circles mean below it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My instinct is that this is bad. Or like mid. Either mid or bad. I have to commit. I'll just say bad.
I just don't know. I
So-
don't know how much other. Oh, so alright. One thing I do know about the game that I forgot to say earlier. I heard that going last tends to be better than going first in this game. Do you agree with that?
Wait, what do you mean?
That like if you have 4 players, I just remember that I watched a tiny bit of it with on the Tolarian Community College. That the guy was saying that going last felt like a benefit over going first.
Yeah, but only because they get more runes. Yeah, true. That is true.
That was what they said. Yeah, it was that.
Yeah,
that was why they said it. Yeah.
Okay. And what are runes?
You need to know also how damage works. Damage. We said there's one stat, right? The
yeah.
mites.
Is that the
Damage
2 in the
doesn't
top left?
reduce... No, sorry. Let me give you an example of a unit that has like a simple one. Okay, this one is a good example. So if you take this unit here that I just sent you, if you see that number, it's the might. And might is basically attack and defense merged together. If you deal damage to this card, if you deal 3 damage to this card, it doesn't lower its might. It stays at 4 might, but with 3 damage counters on it, which means whenever damage happens on a card, it technically splits into 2, attack and defense. In this case, it would have 4 attack and only 1 health
I'll be
because
right
you
back.
dealt 3 damage to it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Because you did 3. If you're saying if you split the star, it would only leave this at 1. It wouldn't kill it.
And damage heals at the end of the turn, but it also heals at the end of
So
every
everything has
combat.
regen? Everything has regen?
Yes, even during combat, which is after combat, which is so during the turn it can regen.
Okay. And you said every card has it?
Any unit after combat regens to full health. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's very important to know.
What's the average like stat of like a average card?
It's literally 1-to-1. So one mana is like 1 might basically.
Oh, this card's
Right.
broken then. This card's amazing.
Remember
one?
that mana system's 2, 4, 6 though.
But you said it's like 1-to-1, so like the average is like
This is doing more
Like-
than
like-
1-to-1. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I mean. This card's broken then. Yeah.
I think Kuvi said the word iconic on this, so if it was bad, it would have to be iconically bad or iconically good. So
True.
I
We're
think
gonna
it's
do-
one or the other. My first instinct was good, but that was without knowing anything about the game. Knowing that everything regens, but this you can choose to do it twice to the same unit too, right? Like you can deal 6 damage.
Yes.
This
you
2
can do
mana
6
card
damage.
can kill a 6 energy card. That sounds like it would be
Yeah.
good, but you're deramping yourself twice. So I don't know. I feel like it's still
Wait,
good.
one. We're gonna do 4. We're gonna do really bad, good, and really good. So it's like 4 4 ranges.
I'm gonna say really good.
That's probably where I'm falling to.
Are you sure?
Also, Kuvi's the kind of person that wouldn't pick a bad card first. Kuvi, I'm
you
metagaming
don't know
really
that.
hard. No,
You
you
don't know
would pick a good card first.
You don't know.
I'm locking in really good.
I'm locked.
It's the strongest card in the game.
Yeah! Okay, my first instinct was good and I stayed with it. Good. That makes sense. Well, Kuvi, what about that whole picking a good card and calling it iconic?
Oh, Kuvi,
We'll
I'm
do
gonna
2
tell you, we were listing out all-time LOR decks, and we listed Dawn Spiders at F tier, and it was unanimous.
I hate that.
And And Kuvi started going, oh, you know Precipic and I made that deck, right? Are you hating on Precipic and I? And I was like, Precipic agreed. And then they were like, oh.
Alright, sorry. Continuing. I didn't mean to derail that.
Okay, let's see what you think about this very simple card.
Also, the fact that we didn't know the best card in the game tells you how much we don't know about the game.
Yeah, this card is very toxic.
Buy me the next spell. Damn, this is so annoying because this like it depends on if spells are actually good in this game, especially big spells, or if they're just dog shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
if big spell, alright. So I'm actually cheating.
Just deramp one time.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm cheating. I think this card is good. And the reason why is because Casanova said that there's a War Mothers deck. And I think that this is played in that War Mothers deck.
Not to burst your bubble, but War Mothers is an artifact it's like a gear, which is like magic artifact.
So it's not a spell?
It's not a spell.
Okay. Another question, how common is deramping? Is that common or uncommon?
It honestly depends on the deck. Like, obviously, decks that want to go late will not deramp, and decks that are aggressive will deramp more.
Another question. This deramp, so you go down to 5 after? Are there cards that cost 5, or are they only 2, 4, 6, 8?
No, there's any cost of there's
okay.
Any cost.
I
feel like we should just guess, and then Kuvi will give us the context after we guess.
Yeah. I'm down.
I think that's how we do this.
No, you can ask for this one needs technical like.
No, I know. So we're gonna take a shot, and then you'll give us context after, because we'll look like idiots. I mean, the cost reduction decks are usually broken, so I'm gonna go that this card's good, but only on the fact that the card pool is really small.
I was leaning toward good as well, just because I think if it's deramping and then the cost reduction, and I'm guessing there's something, like, I'm guessing this is a first set card, I'd assume. I'm guessing they made something with this in mind, and you know how Riot is with their pre-built strategies? Right. I don't know. So I'm guessing good. If it wasn't good, then I don't think it's really bad, is what I'm saying. And that could be wrong, but I'll throw that out there. I think it's good. And then the next guess would be that it's like, yeah, I don't know.
No, yeah. I think the next guess is that it's trash.
It's actually trash. Yeah, no, I thought about it after.
Those are the two options are it's trash or it's good, I think.
Yeah.
Or it's broken.
But we already got the broken card out of the way, right? Because we said we were gonna do bad or really bad, bad, good, really good. So it's either good or really bad.
I'm gonna say good because I think that there's something that you like just power out with this thing.
That's what I'm guessing too.
Okay, it's probably has like close to 0% play rates.
Oh, so it's really bad. Okay.
Very close to, if not actually 0%.
Do you think at some point in the future it will be good, or do you think this card's always going to be trash?
Probably, yeah. It will probably be good at some point.
Okay.
So what's
it
the
makes
context
sense
on this?
that we would go in that direction. Me thinking that Riot would give us something, and they didn't.
So what's the context on this, Kuvi?
Okay, first of all, it's a dragon. There's no dragon synergy really that's viable. I mean, they're hinting on the cards that reduce dragon costs and stuff, but they're all bad. There's no actual spell that is worth reducing, really. It's just
that was our question. Yeah. No, it was you gave the right answer, but I was saying, like, we knew, like, it's either gonna be good because you reduce something really good, or it's gonna be trash because, and yeah, I tried to go aside and be like, well, maybe it'll just be like okay somehow, and that's possible, but
if it was in a different color, would it be good?
Wait, that's a good question.
Because that would help me. Probably not. There's just nothing good in any color with big spells.
No, I don't think so. I don't think big spells are a thing, no.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because War
With some
Mothers is an
exceptions,
artifact.
but-
There's big artifacts, but not big spells.
Yeah.
How's
There's
an
some
artifact played?
exceptions to spells. It's
Is
literally
it just like
like
an
a
enchantment, or is it like landmark or enchantment?
It's literally landmark, yeah.
Okay, it's landmark. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Pick your next color.
Blue.
Well, you picked the most played combination of colors. Okay.
Red and blue.
Oh, we have to start with. Okay, there's too many iconic blue cards, unfortunately.
Okay, pick your favorite.
I already know that blue is his favorite color for sure.
What? How do you? I mean.
You said.
I got it. I just hit him on the.
Oh
the nose.
yeah.
Up
Yes.
there.
Your voice changed when we talked about blue.
I just said blue. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
blue.
yeah.
My dream.
Okay, we can do this one. Okay, important thing. It's champions. Okay. There's two things in this game. There's a legend, which is your kind of like passive hero power, right? Like you just have an ability like in Flesh and Blood. Like that's passive. And then you have a champion. And champion is like your commander. It's outside of the deck and you can play it whenever you want. But then if it dies like a regular unit. So
Okay.
Viktor can go into the commander slots, so which means that you can have this card every time you want it, whenever you want it.
Is there like a commander tax where it starts costing more, or
No, it
is
just
ever
dies
It
like a
dies.
regular-
It's gone. All right, I have one more question about this, about mechanics of this game. So it says when you play in a card on an opponent's base, play a recruit token on your base. Does that count as playing a card if you
No.
play a recruit token? Okay, so it's not
Well-
that's not playing a card.
Also no, it doesn't count as that.
Yeah, I just like if I'm like saying there might be like things that count for like playing stuff on your base.
Well, it's during the opponent's turn if they play something. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
When you play something during the opponent's turn, but the playing tokens doesn't count as playing cards.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Like it was asking if like playing tokens counted as playing cards.
No, these tokens, recruits are just ones. Just one
Okay.
tokens.
I have like thoughts going in my head about like if there are like buff things, and I don't want you to tell me because like that's like gonna give it away if there are.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Also D-ramps.
does deer? I feel like blue wants to draw cards most likely.
Oh
That's
yeah,
at
we
least my
also don't
guess.
know how often you play cards on the opponent's turn either.
Yeah, I know. But
That's
she,
the other
but she
thing.
which he shouldn't tell us either
Don't tell
because that
us,
makes
don't
it
tell us.
funnier. Alright, I'm gonna go out here and say that this card is. I'm gonna say that this card is very good. And my thought about why this card is very good is that it seems like a card that is like a game plan where like you are just trying to play cards on opponents' turns. And so maybe that's just like a thing that you're just trying to do a bunch of. And like playing stuff on opponents' turns seems really good when like 3 of the turns aren't yours. So I'm gonna go it's very good.
Okay, so just so I'm not always agreeing with Precipic, I'm just gonna say it's good, even though I know Kuvi picked a very good card. Because I had to decide which ones to do. I'm gonna go with good, and just for the reasoning that maybe just the cards that help you utilize this aren't there quite yet. But I do think that being able to, whenever you play a card on the opponent's turn and be able to essentially defend your base sounds really, really strong. So I kind of feel like I'm lying here by saying good, but I'm gonna say it's a pretty strong card. That's my guess.
So really good or good?
I'm gonna go with good just so it's different.
What did Precipic say? Really good?
I said
Yeah,
really
he said
good.
really good.
Oh, but by the way, I think Precipic and I are both low on the stream. I think.
Am I?
Really?
I think so. When Precipic was talking, I had the volume up.
Oh.
I have my stuff at full, so I can't really do much else for it. I'm turning up like a tiny bit more. I mean, you're at 187 already, Kuvi. Precipic's now at 200.
Mostly Precipic.
Wait, why am I quiet? I thought I was fine
No,
before.
I can't think you're good.
Chat,
No
am I
one-
okay?
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay. This.
Yes.
So this card is between bad and really bad.
Yes.
So I'm slightly closer. So is it
what's the
iconically
context?
bad? Is it iconically bad?
Not iconically bad. It's just
But it's
sadly
Viktor. Sadly bad. Okay. Yeah, the ideas make sense.
Why
Yes.
is
bad.
it
I gave
bad?
you the context literally 2 cards ago.
Oh, Viktor just gets absolutely shit on by Nox's hopeful.
No, I said
By
the
the-
strongest card in the game deals 3.
3, and it does 3. Yeah, no, it's because of the falling star.
Obliterated by
It's
that.
red and blue is really common, and falling stars are strongest. So if this thing had 4 HP or 4 might or whatever it is, it would be probably a lot better. But everyone's
Yes.
falling starring it. That makes sense. Okay,
Also-
that makes sense.
Yeah, removal or interaction in this game can either interact on battlefields or in base, right? In base, sadly, in the first set, there's very few cards that interact with base, but they're very strong. Like, very, very strong. Which means that backline engines are not very good.
Okay,
Okay.
that makes sense.
And I picked a bad card just because I know Silverfuse will predict me picking a really good card.
Yeah, that's something
Medic-
you would do, was to pull a really good card first, so I called you out on it early so I wouldn't just be metagaming the entire time. So, yeah.
Okay.
Viktor
I'm
sucks. Noted. Okay.
This one is gonna be fun. I have two. I'm hesitating. Okay.
I do remember in that shuffle of play, the red deck just like completely shit on the other decks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even watch
Red-
all of
Red
that.
Deck is
I only watched the
Kai'San.
beginning.
Kaisa is the dominating.
Man.
What is?
Okay,
It's a
what does it-
spell.
All right, what does it mean to take a turn in this game?
It literally is like.
Is it
you
like
really-
that
so you-
mage thing in Hearthstone where
No,
you
no,
literally
I
took
know.
2 turns?
Yeah. So you draw basically. So you draw. If you play this card, you will. Okay, this needs actual context. You will draw a card again and get 2 more runes again. So
Okay.
this technically only costs 2 because you get back 2 from. I mean, costs
Okay.
2, sorry.
Okay,
And
so you
it's
get
the
back
ener-
2 runes, so it costs
Yes.
2 runes effectively.
Or sorry,
okay.
are runes
To
energy
G-ramp.
or what was runes again?
So it does cost 10, but you de-ramp yourself by 4. But since you get an extra turn,
You're at
and you
8.
get 2 additional runes per turn. Yeah, you basically exactly at 8.
Yes.
Wait, but okay, I'm gonna say this card is very bad, and my reason why is very, very simple, which is that Raging Firebrand was bad. So if
Okay,
Raging
hold-
Firebrand
Yeah.
is bad, this must be
Yes.
bad.
Yes.
Hold on. You need context. In this game, as I said, the way to gain points and the way to win is to hold. And holding means that you have a unit on a battlefield at the start of your turn. So, the way this card is used, can be used, is to go in with a unit and then conquer a battlefield, get the points, like you fought that battlefield and then you've claimed it, and then you play this, you get the extra turn, and you get another point because you're controlling a battlefield.
But Precipic,
That's all-
if you look
that's all you
below,
need to know.
it's a legendary card.
Oh, this is also a legendary card too. So you only get to play one. This thing sucks. This is 5. This is awful. This is the trash. This is trash.
I'm guessing because still of what Precipic said earlier too, reminding us that there was nothing good to ramp into. Yeah, you would have said like except one card, and then not told us the card. It has to be bad. Yeah.
This has to be trash.
Like unplayable bad.
Okay, this card is between really good and good.
No!
What? Raging Fire. Why would you go Raging Firebrand into this?
What are you? But Raging Firebrand doesn't really do anything. It just reduces by 5, so it gives you. It's effectively a one mana 4 stats for my unit, right? It doesn't get you to the card faster. It just gives you a body on top, which you don't really care about. Like these two cards don't really synergize.
But you'd be able to play this like 1 turn early with the Firebrand, no?
No. Wait, look, but you paid 6 to generate 5, technically. So you've lost 1 in the process. By...
Oh. So what, is there like a deck that like goes like way over the top with runes and then you just like and then you just win with those?
Yes.
Okay.
Most blue decks actually have this card in main.
Okay.
Because yeah.
So is this like I assume this is like a green-blue deck, right?
Green blue, and Kaisa also uses this, yeah, red blue. Because she plays tempo by removing the units and then getting points very quickly without spending the runes, because her ability, the legend ability, is she basically, you can use her to not deramp on spells once per turn.
That's broken with Falling Star.
Oh, yeah, she pays for 1 basically, not 2 by the way. So instead of paying 2 for Falling Star, you only pay 1 deramp.
Oh, that's still broken because Falling Star is
that's
crazy.
why it's absolutely broken.
Yeah, that's still broken. Because if Falling Star's effect is crazy, then yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I have a question, and if it's going to ruin stuff, don't answer it. Are there crappy legendaries in the game? If it's going to ruin stuff, don't say anything. Just, yeah.
Are there, like, do they...
Bad legendaries. Yeah, do they exist? Are there bad legendaries?
Legendary as in, like, the highest rarity thing?
Yeah, because like the Firebrand is an epic, so obviously epic. There's bad epics, but there's legendary. No, the Echo card has a legendary. It's got the little orange gem at the bottom.
Yeah, it's
got the that one gem. In this game is called epic.
No.
Wait, what?
No.
Yeah, and the purple one is called rare.
No. Is there one higher than epic? Is it just champion?
It literally is only epic and then skins. Yeah.
Okay, so is there any? So do you only get to play 1 of epics, or you can play as many epics as you want?
You can play as many rarities. There's 3 cards per deck maximum in the deck.
Okay, so there's nothing that limits it other than the outside of game champion slot.
Yeah.
Okay, and Echo, this is played like as a 1 of win condition if you've like just okay.
Okay.
And are legendaries bad? Are there some bad legendaries?
Epics.
Well, yeah, the highest rarity. Yeah, there are. But the ratio is not that bad. It's like 70 good and 30 bad.
Okay. For a base set, you kind of... And there's stuff that could become good later, I'm assuming. Just because
probably,
one print and boom.
Most likely.
That makes sense.
Okay, blue, I need to do this last one. Even though we're doing 2 per color, this is necessary.
Okay. My might increased by the number of cards in your trash at the start.
Trash is graveyard.
Start beginning phase. Recycle 3 cards from your trash. Okay.
You said trash is what?
Is the graveyard.
Oh, okay. It's actually just called trash.
Wait, so it's okay. I think to make this more fun, I'm gonna lock in my answer ahead, and then I'll hear and then Silverfuse will go. I promise I won't change my answer based on what you say.
Okay, I'm still thinking about it. You can go.
Well, no, you're still thinking. I'm not gonna say it
okay.
until you're done. Yeah, I'm making this more fun.
Sure. Let me think about it more. My mind is increased by the number of cards in your trash. At the beginning. So, in your trash, does a spell automatically go to trash after it's used? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. And this is a blue card at the start of the beginning phase. Recycle. What's recycle 3 from your trash? You're getting it back?
No, so you recycle. There's no shuffling in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't shuffle. Even when you mulligan, you don't shuffle. There's like very minimal shuffling, if not at all. Well, okay. So recycling means that you take the cards and put them at the bottom of your deck.
Oh.
Which means you'll never see them again, basically. Well, because
Oh.
they're at the bottom, and you very rarely go to the bottom of your deck.
Okay.
But he basically is like big if you have big graveyard, and then the longer the game goes, the smaller he gets.
Oh, so he's good. Oh, okay. So he's good for early game stuff.
Well, early game he costs 8, so.
Okay, I have mine. Oh, yeah, I have mine. Precipic, if you want to go first.
Sure. I'm locking in. This is very good.
I'm gonna.
Best of the best.
Okay. I'm gonna lock in the opposite, and I think it's terrible.
My thought of why I think it's the best of the best is that I think we said that like cost to power is like 1-to-1, and this guy is going to be really, really large for an 8. And then in addition, I think that recycling 3 from your trash, although it does make him smaller, if there's like any access to like deck searching or getting things out of the deck, it could mean that you reuse like really busted cards like Falling Star again. I don't know if that actually comes up. And then my last thing I'm thinking is that blue's always already shown itself that like it wants to get to 10, so like I think it's reasonable that this gets to 8.
Okay, I like the reasoning. So you said it's really good,
Yeah.
and so if you said it's really bad.
Yes. My reasoning. Oh, let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my reasoning.
No, I want to know.
Is I think that the game, I think it's going to be strong at that 8 point, but I think you said later in the game as it goes on it's not very strong. I don't know anything about the background of the decks or like who it plays with, but I just feel like it's going to either be too slow or get out tempoed. That was my guess.
Okay, that actually makes sense. If you want another hint, there's no real big unit kill apart from in one color.
Okay, that just gives it away.
Okay,
Just say it. Yeah, just say
Okay,
it.
so the card is when the card got released, when the set released, everyone thought it was really, really bad. And
Like me, like what I just thought probably.
A long while. And then it turns out, so the card is not broke. It's not really good. Not.
It's like okay.
Really good. It's good.
Good.
It's literally
yeah.
Good card.
Okay. And that's because there's nothing big to kill it.
Mostly, yeah, basically. And actually shuts down a lot of late game stuff in a lot of colors.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes
So
sense.
like the recycle 3 is like beneficial.
Beneficial as in.
Like it helps you as a player who's playing the Mundo.
Well, recycle 3 means you're just losing 3 in stats because.
No, I know. But like, is it like beneficial?
I was thinking that was going to be
down?
too bad.
Or is it like an ups? Is it like just like it's a really, really big thing and people can't kill a really, really big thing?
Yeah, that one. It's a
Okay.
really big thing. People can't kill a really big thing.
Okay, makes sense.
We're gonna do green. This one's gonna be fun.
Okay. Mystical reversal. 1 second, let me open up for chat. There we go. Mystical reversal reaction, play anytime even before spells and abilities resolve. Gain control of a spell. You may make new choices for it. Okay, I have mine locked in already.
I have mine locked in as well.
Alright, let me hear it.
best of the best.
Mine's the opposite. Kid, mine's bad because I know there's not that many big spells. You have to deramp 3, which sounds like it would really suck. And I mean, there's not good spells. That's why, or not that there's not good spells. There's not big spells, and I feel like if I'm deramping 3, I'm risking a lot for this. So that's how I feel about it. But the fact that it is deramping 3, it might mean that it's broken and it has to really counter with a 3.
So my logic about why this is broken is that if someone casts a falling star, they are deramping 2 and I'm deramping 3, but I am getting control of your falling star. So it's effectively like I counter your falling star and I get to play it. So this seems broken.
It does say play any time before spells and abilities resolve.
It also says make new choices for it. So I get to
make new choices for it. Ooh, yeah.
I think this is best of the best. I think that if you someone plays a falling star and you mystic reversal it, I think that you swing the game.
That makes sense too.
Alright, so what is the answer?
So it's kind of bad.
Yes!
Okay. Fuck.
It's between bad and really bad.
Yes!
I think it's only seen play in sideboard specifically because of the card I showed you that costs 10 and gets 1 extra turn.
Oh, the Echo card.
If you
the
play
Time Warp.
this in response to it, you get the extra turn.
That's actually insane.
That's insane.
It's a very good counter, but specifically almost only to that card.
And what's the reasoning? Because, like, so what Precipic said with the falling star, do you ramp yourself too much, or like why is it not good against that?
Or is it like really telegraphed or something?
Mostly because it actually costs 4, so it's very hard to keep 4 up in the early game, really. And it's very awkward. If you keep 4 up, which is a lot, it's like in Magic, when you like don't use the mana, it will stay for the opponent's turn and you can use it to cast spells. If you keep 4 up and don't use that 4 to be able to play this, and you don't have a window and they just play cheap spells, then you're fucked because you wasted so much mana. And
okay, so then I have a question then. Does that mean, so by the context, are there not other good things to spend your mana on at like instant speed? Like there's no like concept of like an instant speed creature or something in this game? Or like no good concept of that?
No, there is. I mean, you can play a lot of reactions. It's very green, especially, is very reactive. So you can use other stuff, but then the opponent will force you to use the other stuff first, kind of, and you're forked. It's just very awkward, and you can never play it early because deramping 3 early is literally game losing.
That makes sense. That was part of my reasoning for it as well. It's just like deramping 3. Like they either had to make this thing really broken to deramp 3. Or that's just way too much, but deramp 2 is OP. You know, something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay.
This is fun. I feel like this is the good pacing. I feel like this is
This
fun.
is a good game. Yeah, I like this a lot. Oh my gosh, it's the same art.
Alright. This one is a mouthful.
Caitlyn patrolling. It must be assigned combat damage last. I don't even know how combat damage resolves, so...
Wait, question. So I have a question about this.
Yeah.
If you get assigned combat damage last and you kill something, do you get dealt damage?
That's a good question.
Wait, what do you mean?
Do they get a strike back at you, essentially?
Does like if let's say Caitlyn kills something, like just like noms it, right? And then she gets... If she kills it, does it mean that she gets hit back?
Is it like she has quick attack?
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. No. It's very different. So in this game, I've talked about battlefields and stuff, right? And there's the might. So in this game, when you how combat works is the sum of all the might of all units on your side of the battlefield is dealt as damage to the units of the units in the opponent's side of the battlefield, and they do the same to you. So that's how combat works. So they can, for example,
so funny. That's so funny.
You're basically imagine if you sent Caitlyn with the hopeful that I showed that has 4 mites, right? Which doesn't happen because they're opposite colors. But I'm just as an example. So you have 7 mites total in that battlefield. If the opponent has 6, 6 as in they have 2 units that have 3 mites, they can assign that 6 wherever they want.
Something
And you
really
can-
funny about this, Kuvi, is this was a mechanic in Magic in like the first like 2 sets, and it was considered like so convoluted in the Magic system that they never printed it again.
Well,
It's just because how Magic system is. That's just kind of how Magic's game system is. It's not because of like this idea is bad. It's just like it's really funny to me that like that's like how it works when like if anyone plays Magic, I'm thinking of like banding. This sounds a lot like banding.
yeah, there's a lot of Magic stuff is here
Yeah.
in Riftbound. It's a mix between Magic, Flesh and Blood, and LOR. I would say, kind of. So this how combat sounds like. I mean, that's how combat is like. So the sum of your mites, you're dealing that number to the opponent's units, and the opponent is also dealing that number to your units. And
So it's like Risk.
Kind of, yeah. But if you decide to deal damage to one unit, you have to finish it off before going to the other one.
And also too, the region on top of that.
They
regen anyway, so like why wouldn't you finish it? Okay.
I think the regen's there so we don't have to put dice on literally everything.
Yes, exactly.
Mostly, yeah.
No chips, yeah.
So what this means, in theory, is if you send 4 and 3 with Caitlyn, and the opponent, so you're at 7 total. The opponent has 2 3 might units, so they're at 6. They will not be able to kill Caitlyn because all the damage has to be directed first at the 4 mites. So that deals 4, and then they deal 2 to Caitlyn, which is not enough to kill her, and then she heals back instantly after the calculations are done.
That's awesome. So, I mean, alright, I'm just gonna say it because I already kind of gave it away. I think that this card is either good or very good.
That's where I'm at too.
I'm gonna go with
Wait. So, do you see that? Okay, when units move to a battlefield, they have to tap. Every movement has to tap the card. And then the effect on Caitlyn says, when you tap her, so she needs to be untapped. And she's on a battlefield, you can tap her and snipe something, deal damage equal to her might on something on the other battlefield.
Yeah, this is this is very good. That has to be very good. It has no. Wait, no. I'm gonna say it's bad. I'm saying it's bad. I'm saying it's bad.
Falling star.
I'm saying it's bad. I think it's bad.
Why? Because of falling star.
Yeah, I think this is like good. I think this is like kind of mediocre / bad because of falling star. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all. I'm thinking about it still. I still don't quite understand the mechanic, so I would have to see it in action. I'm going to guess that it is kind of like, I'm gonna say good but not great. But leaning, like, I'm kind of in between good and bad, like okay. But if Falling Star, yeah, I do think Falling Star probably screws it pretty hard. And I don't understand the tap and untap system, so I don't know, like, does it essentially have a snooze on it or no?
When you play a card from your hand, it enters tapped. So you cannot move, and it cannot
so you have to wait for the next turn to untap it then?
You have to wait for the Caitlyn to untap, and then when you move her to a battlefield, she taps again to move. But you need to wait for the other turn for her to untap.
And you're de-ramping to do okay, it's bad. It's very bad then. Screw that. It's very bad.
Yeah, she's incredibly horrible.
Okay. After that, like once you told me the tap system and you have to de-ramp to do nothing essentially for 2 turns is what it sounds like. Yeah, she's got to be really bad.
She's only good in Yasuo because Yasuo can accelerate, he can move stuff to battlefields without them tapping.
Is there any way to cheat her out to be untapped where she just immediately gets to do her thing?
Literally what I just said. Yasuo.
Oh, with Yasuo?
Yasuo.
Okay. So Yasuo does that, okay.
Yeah.
When
there's other
Yasuo, is she
types.
considered good or bad? Like
No, still
somewhat
bad.
bad. Still bad. Still
Bad
bad.
because Yasuo is bad, but she's still.
Alright, so we don't know Yasuo will not be one of the cards in the guessing game.
No, I mean Yasuo like the
Yes.
the legend ability, the because you're playing as Yasuo with his ability.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're saying.
I don't play Flesh and Blood,
Alright.
so no, I don't know
Alright.
like Flesh and Blood.
It's like altered. It's like it's just a passive effect that you have by playing the unit, the legends. All right, this one
All right,
is
so
gonna be
Freeze, you
interesting.
you guess first. I have my idea.
Oh, I haven't read it yet. I gotta read it for chat for the listeners. Last Stand action. All right, I don't know what an action is. Is that a spell, or is that different?
It's, it's
oh, a
in
spell is a
the
type
it's in
of
the
action.
parentheses.
Play
It's
on
in the
your turn
parentheses.
or in showdowns. I don't know what a
So
showdown
Shonan
is.
is a combat basically.
Okay. Double a friendly unit's might this turn. Give it temporary. Kill it at the start of its controller's beginning phase before scoring. Before scoring! So this is a takedown spell.
Well, you can only use it on your unit.
And then can you... But it's before... Wait. Kill it at the start of the controller's beginning phase before scoring. So it doesn't let you be part of the scoring, but it lets you kill something. Like, you attack, and then it
Yeah,
boom.
basically.
It's kind of
Or
like...
defend.
Is it kind of like ephemeral, but you double?
Yeah, it literally
Okay.
is. You give ephemeral, kind of. It's like better ephemeral. But you double the stat on the card.
Okay.
It costs 3 energy amps. One.
And
It's
if
an action, so
your
you
cards,
you
like,
can't
let's
play
say
it.
I have a 6 or a 3 card at might, and I double it to 6, and it battles a 4, and they don't kill it, then it regens back to 6. No, it's ephemeral instead, no matter what.
Mhm.
Okay.
At the start of your next turn, though.
At the start of your next turn, but before the scoring.
So if you use this to
What's the
attack-
benefit of the next turn after?
Because if you have a unit, you're either attacking a battlefield or defending a battlefield, and having a unit at a battlefield allows you to defend that battlefield. Meaning that
So
if you
can
have a
this thing
big
get
battery-
attacked twice, or like does it allow you to get 2 attacks in, or is it always 1 attack?
I don't know what that means. Like you can attack with it. I see what you mean. No, you can generally only attack with it once, and
Okay.
then that big unit is there for during the opponent's turn, and then it will die during the start of your turn. Something important to note is action speed. You cannot use it to protect the unit from damage or any effect that would kill it.
Okay,
if they
so
fall
like
in
this
star, you
thing
cannot
is this
last
thing
round.
clobbers it. Oh, they fall in. Oh, it can't be a defensive spell. It's only an offensive spell.
No, not in that sense.
Oh,
In the sense that because there's 3 speeds in this game technically. There's regular speed, which is only during your turn, which is literally slow speed spell. Action speed and reaction speed. Action speed opens the stack and cannot be played inside of a stack. And reaction speed can be played inside of the stack. So if they use Falling Star on a unit, they've already opened the stack. So you cannot play action speed or regular speed anymore. You can only play reaction speed.
okay. So
Okay, I
you
tried
have
to
to
make
be
it as
active.
clear.
It has to be an active thing. It can't be a reply to something. Is what you're saying?
Yes, basically.
Okay. Ooh. And big thing is we don't know much about like what I'll call the reply spells of like the counters to this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first on this one. I'm stuck between bad and good on it, but
Okay.
I think not being able to react is not a good thing, and I feel like if you're being aggressive on something like this, there's a good chance that you're gonna get screwed by it. I think that the price doesn't seem that bad though. I'm gonna go with bad just because of the history of not being able to do something reactively. If I'm understanding this, sounds like it's not going to be a good thing overall, and it seems like it can be countered pretty easily. That's gonna be my guess. I don't even know if there's that many counter spells, but I'm gonna just guess that's gonna be what it is. What about you, Precipic?
I'm gonna go very good, and my thought about why I'm gonna go very good is twofold. The first reason why is because you said that there was no really good way of dealing with a big guy, and I think that like this kind of like cheats you into a guy being like a big guy. Like you can like put this on like a Noxus Hopeful, and that's already like as big as Mundo, and that could just like swing a location. So that's one thought I have. And like maybe that can like sneak in other like smaller guys, like because you like swung a location you weren't supposed to be able to. And then my other thought is if you do this twice, it can kind of get like fucked up where you just like literally can beat anything at like a location no matter what. And like it's like a trump card if you play like two of these on like the same thing. So like that's like my thought is like that.
Okay. I think this card is right now really bad.
Yes!
It's basically not played in any shape or form in any deck whatsoever.
Fuck.
However, my hunch is, and
it'll become good.
It's very good. I think it's actually slightly underrated. I think it's not that bad.
So you think me saying bad and not very bad was right on the money?
Yeah, I think it's exactly bad. I am.
Okay.
But your reasonings your reasonings are correct. Precipic is just not in this set. I think it's gonna get better.
If there's like something that says like remove it, like make it so it just like this becomes permanent, I think this goes to like a crazy combo card probably.
Yeah. It's just not there yet.
Yeah, like if we have like our fucking like death mark or something at some point.
Take away its ephemeral.
Yeah, we can like take away the ephemeral of it.
There is death mark in this game.
Oh.
Kind of. But it has the art of fading memories, so that's a bummer.
It's a fading memory, alright.
Okay.
Okay, so like you actually have to sustain a battlefield. You can't just conquer it. Okay.
That was my thought on it too, is when it said before scoring, I was like, that seems not,
Holding is, if you're able to hold, you're very happy. But it's not easy to do.
But yeah, so like it's, so you want to sustain the location. You can't just conquer it. Okay, got it.
Yes, usually. Those two will always happen during the game, at least once both. Okay, next color is going to be orange.
Okay.
We're going to start with Thoughtseize.
Sabotage. Choose an opponent. They reveal their hand. Choose a non-unit card from it and recycle that card. So it's putting it in their discard or your discard? Or no, it puts it at the bottom of their deck.
Of their deck, yes.
I have my answer locked in for this already.
I do too.
Alright, you go first.
Very bad. I think it's going to be a waste of your mana to do this, and like even though their hand's revealed, I don't think there's like we haven't seen like a ton of reactive spells. Like if you're gonna play a card, you're gonna play a card. In the history of card games, like revealing a hand usually isn't as big of a deal as people say it is. I know Kuvi highly disagrees with that take.
Yes,
but
heavily.
Heavily disagrees with that take. But like a good card player already has an idea of what's in someone's hand already. And I think recycling. Wait, but reading the second part, choose a non-unit card, recycle the card. Recycling someone's freaking falling star does sound pretty good. I think discarding a hand. Ooh. I need to think
in
about
this game,
that.
recycle and discard is the same. So this basically just removes the card from.
This is better. This is better than discard because they don't get to.
You get okay.
It's better than discard.
It is.
Never mind. I think it's probably close. Reading the second
part. There's no tutors in
part.
this game, by the way. There's no tutors at all.
Okay, then never mind. It's gonna be pretty good then. because
so
recycling. Wait, how much draw is there in this deck or card game? Like, how many cards? Wait, first off, how many cards do you start off with, and how often is draw? Because I don't know the answer to either of those questions. Like,
honestly, those are both fair questions, I think.
Yeah, you start with 4, and then you draw every turn 1. You can mulligan up to 2 cards.
So you're
so they're revealing 4 cards, and they're destroying 5 cards. And I don't know don't answer this question. I don't know the ratio of units or non-units to units. So that's another big thing that would change this, because there's a chance that you just freaking miss on this. I'm gonna still go. I'm gonna go with very bad. I'm gonna go with my original thought. It could be incredibly wrong. I'm gonna go with the idea that you revealing the hand of 5 cards. You're probably have an idea already. It's randomized. There's no tutor, so it's not like you tutor and you're looking at their tutor. And if they have some of those cards anyway, I think if you hit like a falling star or something, like you're correct and you're in a really good spot. But if you hit nothing, then you've just lost a mana and you deramped. So that's gonna be my take on it.
I think so. You only play? Do you only play Riftbound and like 4-player most of the time, or is it like 1v1 a lot?
I almost exclusively play 1v1, and most people do.
That's a good question too.
All right, so in 4-player, this is hot trash.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking 4-player for me. That's
in 4-player, this is hot trash. In 1v1, I think that this is between I would just say this is only bad, but I think it's a good to very good sideboard card. And I think it's specifically, if you play against blue, I think I would say it's a good to very good sideboard card, because you can like preempt their time warp turn with it. So it's like your answer to like their time warp turn. And then like you can just hit like a value thing. But like I think as like a main deck card, just like versus a random opponent, I think you queue into like a red player, and then that you have like this in your hand, and then they Noxus Hopeful you, and you lose the game.
Okay, so you would say it's what?
I'd say it's good side deck, bad main deck.
That's pretty.
Okay. Silver?
I already told you, I think very bad. Especially in 4s. I think the side deck would also be a potential of like, you do this in against specific decks.
But because it's not Thoughtseize, it's Duress.
But I don't think it's something that you just like slam into all of your orange decks, for instance.
Yeah.
So, it's based on the strong cards that I've shown you so far in terms of spells and stuff. This is a really good card.
Dang it!
Dang it.
Because it doesn't. It's a no. Wait, Precipic, you said good. You are correct. It is. So it is a good main deck card.
This is for
really good sideboard card.
Okay, so I was like off by like 1. Okay.
By
so
1.
I agree with the sideboard, and I will say I was thinking of a 4-person game too. I should have. I don't know exactly what I said for 1v1. I probably would have put it higher. I would have said very good. I would have said like okay is probably what I would have gone to instead.
I was saying you would have gotten the point for that one.
But you said it's very good, right? Like I said, inside deck, so I would be below
and I'm not being
would've...
biased by me hating hand stuff.
Yeah, I know. I knew exactly how you would feel about that when I said that.
Yeah, I saw it. I was disgusted.
With only, or you said 5 cards, not 4. That was the other thing too. Wait, you're at minimum revealing 5.
All right. So what does this deflect text mean? Does your stream get to see the card? If like, I guess we should really read it for people that are podcasting.
Where is the deflect that you're talking about? Oh, are you talking about the new card?
Yeah.
Card.
Oh, I hadn't opened that yet, so let me go get that. But yes, I will read it for the people that are podcasting. Okay, so we have. Oh wait, let me just open it first. We have an 8-cost DRAM 2 Deadbloom Predator, 8 might deflect. Opponents must pay. Is that an energy symbol?
That's a G ramp of any land, any color.
Okay, to choose me with a spell or ability. Must pay to choose me with. Oh yeah, you'll have to explain that.
This is ward. So this is ward.
Ward, basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to pay. You have to pay extra to target.
Well, no,
basically.
it's not actually paying. It's literally de-ramping.
Yes, you have to de-ramp to target this. Okay.
Okay. You may play me to an occupied enemy battlefield. Oh, is it tapped or untapped? How does that work in this?
It comes down from your hand directly into a battlefield without needing to go in untapped, and it basically has haste in a way. It only has haste if someone is on a battlefield and you send it directly into that battlefield.
Okay, I have my opinion on this one. Precipic, do you have yours?
Yeah, we can just say at the same time, very good.
Very good, yeah, very good.
Yeah, but yeah, this feels like the Mundo effect, but it's even faster than Mundo. It's less conditional than the Mundo thing. It's like if we're on stats, it's 8/8. They have to de-ramp to kill this. This feels like what you want to top end your deck with.
It feels like you don't want to have to mess with this thing. And on top of that, the only thing and we know that there isn't a lot of great ways to kill big stuff. So I don't know if the deflect is actually getting as much value as we're thinking of, because as we said, there aren't really that great of abilities to do it. But I still see 8 mana, 8 might, so that's 1/1. And if someone does want to try to deal with it, it's a pain. And the fact that you go into an occupied enemy battlefield, that's the biggest thing. I think the fact that you can deploy it into an enemy battlefield sounds kind of insane.
Yeah, if this can flip locations, it's has to be nuts.
Yeah, everything you said, both of you, is spot on.
Awesome.
Everything. It is really good, and it's literally exactly everything you said. Also, if you target this with Fallen Star, because it targets twice, they have to
do it twice.
Yeah,
I see this, I'm oh man, I don't want to have to mess with this, is how I think of. It gave me dread, and I was like, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, this looks like when people plop down an arsenal or a fucking Ruin Raider or whatever. That's what it looks like. It feels like.
All right, I'm gonna ask Precipic this question since Kuvi already answered it in chat. This person asks, will Riot IRL card game be the next big collectible card game?
I'm hesitant to say yes, because I think that things are getting pretty saturated right now. I think Riot's going to make a lot of money off of this, but I think that with One Piece being big and Lorcana being big, and also Flesh and Blood being a thing, and also you have events moving over to really focusing on Dungeons and Dragons and Dungeons and Dragons style stuff, and all these other factors, I think that it's really tough, because you're needed to convince card game stores to commit to something when they've already committed to so much already. And I think that Riot will do really well with this, and I think that this will be really fun to play with friends. But it's hard for me to imagine this going beyond the board game territory unless Riot really starts investing in some tournament support for this.
So I'm gonna give I think what will be a cold take after. I think it's going to be really big in Asia, and it's going to be kind of small to medium in the Western world. I can see that. Yeah, I think it's going to be really big in China, really big in East Asia, South Korea, and I think in the US, I think it will do okay. I think the economy being where it is going to make it do worse than what it would have been other time periods. But I think card games overall have been seeing a bit of a resurgence just because people want that, over the table. But I think it's become too saturated. It's kind of going, it wasn't a resurgence, and I think it's kind of going down again. But that's only for the Western world. But I think in Asia, it's continuing to just shoot up.
I think in Korea, this game will do incredible.
Yes, that's what I think too.
Yeah.
I think this will be in the West the third most played card game. I think
Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon.
No,
I think it will do better than Yu-Gi-Oh. I think it will do better than One Piece.
I don't think so.
For sure.
I don't think so. I think
we're underestimating the Riot IP a little bit.
Okay, but LOR. LOR,
No.
LOR.
It's different because this game, you can literally just pick up 4 boxes and then.
Oh, is it not?
Because it's multiplayer. You can just. Play
Oh, wait.
with
It's not. They haven't even translated into Korean.
They haven't translated
shit.
into Korean yet? Okay, no, I think it does well.
Only Chinese.
It does great in China too, of course, but
Oh yeah.
I think in Korea it has to do
Heavily.
well. But that would be my opinion on it. I still stick to that opinion that it's going to do really good in Asia.
Yeah, all I know is that like in Philadelphia, like one card game store, like 1 or 2 card game stores have picked it up, and like most of the other ones are kind of just been like, yeah, we're gonna stick to like the stuff we know. That's what it seemed like. It's like it was hard for me to find an event for like the opening in like Philly.
I'm in Kansas City. There's nothing here,
Yeah,
which is
So, like-
not good.
How do you know?
because I
Because
looked.
we Googled it.
Where?
Yeah, we
You should-
literally we looked at like I've looked in like both Googling it and at all the stores in the store locator. There is one store that's
Oh.
opening it, and it's like a 10-person
one
event.
store got it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one store, and it's like a 10-person event.
Mine's a
first that
6.
one-
Mine's a 6-person event. I just checked.
The amount of tournaments and money put into I've seen literally like 3 different 10k, 20k, 30k tournaments
Artifacts.
in the US, and the game isn't having. Yeah, I think the game will always do well, especially post sets 2 because of the new arts, and especially with Arcane. I mean, not Arcane, but the Noxus new show, whatever. The game will just never do bad. I think. Especially with all the
Yeah, no,
tournaments that
I think
they're-
Riot's gonna make a lot of money off of this game. Like, I think that they like, but you're like asking, is it the new big like TCG? And like, my thing is, it's hard for me to see it overtaking Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh literally has like 15 like years worth of cards in it. I don't think that will ever happen. And it's also hard for me to see it overtaking Pokemon for like a very similar reason. And Magic, that's like literally never gonna happen.
Yeah.
I
and-
disagree with
So
you
that-
completely. I think this could take Magic almost instantly. Better rules.
Okay. We're moving on. We're moving on.
I wish I had this
I think-
optimism. I wish I did.
We're moving on. We're moving on.
I don't think it even takes over Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is on a Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Western world's definitely on a downswing too.
No, Yu-Gi-Oh's on an upswing right now.
Not
They
in the
literally just-
Western world. Not in the Western.
No, in
Like,
the Western world, it's on an upswing right now. They just did a thing that's like revitalizing a lot.
oh, okay.
Like,
I
they
didn't know about
literally
that then.
just did a thing that's revitalizing it, where like a lot of people are excited about it again.
Hey, I will say, Kuvi, Randy TCG agrees with you that it will be the biggest competitive TCG. So you got someone on your side.
No, I mean, I think it's. I mean, I've tried like Fab, I've tried Pokemon, I've tried MTG, I've tried.
They said
like One Piece. Like I feel
MTG is going to either die or go through a big rework. Player base is getting scammed on repeat.
Yeah, and the thing is,
But they
the
keep
EDH
doing
players
it.
have such a fucking sunk cost that it doesn't matter. They're always gonna play EDH. So like,
True.
there's no way. Like those players have so much invested into that. They have like
So much
20 years
money.
worth of shit. They have 20 years worth of shit invested into
True.
it. They will never switch.
Oh, the founders
Ever.
effect is a big thing for sure.
True.
Yeah.
Like it's
do
hard
you
to get
think that the
people.
guy-
Some of those
do you
people
think the
will
guy-
have their cards until they die, and
yes,
they will
do you think
be.
that the guy with like beta Black Lotuses and like beta like duels are ever going to like leave Magic?
They're never gonna
Literally never.
devalue. They'll
Literally
devalue
never.
a little bit, but nothing like it's not gonna ever leave. Yeah, I agree with that too.
The only thing I could see like causing Magic to die is if Wizards did something really, really dumb, like reprint stuff
They've
from the
done
first
lots
2
of dumb
sets.
stuff, but
Yeah, no, but that's the thing that actually kills Magic is
oh,
if they
yeah,
reprint
like
stuff from the first 2
Black-
sets.
Yeah. That would do it. Yeah, that would hurt a lot. I don't think they would though. I think they're
people
not that
who
dumb.
own beta cards that are like only in like their 40s.
Yeah, no, they're at like 40s, 50s. Yeah,
Yeah.
they got time. All right, next card. We have Confront, a spell that does not deramp. Finally, we have something that doesn't deramp. Action, play on your turn or in showdowns. Units you play this turn, enter ready, draw 1.
So you give everything haste. That you play after you play this.
Yeah, Sadi,
Okay.
that's exactly my take. Yeah, that's exactly my take. It is kept in by a hive mind of sunken cost fallacy, 100%. Yes. Alright. Confront. So 2 mana, give stuff haste, draw 1. Basically, what it reads.
Well, the stuff that you play after you play this card.
Yes. Okay. Alright. I have my take.
Okay.
Hmm. I don't know mine. I'm thinking.
Yeah, take your time. I know for sure. I know mine for sure.
I'm thinking it's either really bad or really good, and the reason being, I'll decide after I talk it out a little bit more. The reason being, drawing cards usually good. It's 2 mana. You don't deramp. Entering ready seems like it's really good because it's about conquering and keeping things on the board still, but it's not something you play onto. So like, it's not something you want to draw early. It's almost like a combo card. So it's something you want later. I'm gonna go toward really good.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but it could easily be the opposite if like this, like I have a fantasy in my head of what you would do with this card, but it could be wrong. But also, drawing 1 doesn't seem like the worst thing ever either, especially when you have 12 mana. So, yeah, that's my thought.
All right. So I'm gonna say this card is good or really good, but I'm gonna say it's really good for one really, really important reason. I think you play this and then you play Noxus Hopeful.
You bring that card up a lot, and I don't even remember what it is.
It's the card that says Legion, I cost 2 less. So that's get the effect if you played another card this turn. So I think you play this, then your Noxus Hope on turn 4, and then your Noxus Hopeful costs 2, and then you have a 4/4 with haste, and you just get a location.
Wait, can you play orange and red together or no?
You can. It's
Okay.
Volibear though, but you have Volibear's effect as like his hero power passive effect is whenever you play a unit that has more than 5 might, you ramp once.
Oh.
I'm so locking in my answer. I think
So
that
he
it's
doesn't really play hopeful, or yeah, he doesn't really play hopeful. Almost
Fuck.
never.
fuck. It's like, fuck. Why'd you say that? You should have just let me be wrong. You should just let me be wrong.
No, but yeah, but the legend's context is important.
Fuck. I think that combo still is good. I think you just play it with like a different champion. I'm just gonna say it. I'm locking that in.
That's what I had the same, or not for that reason, but for yeah. All
Okay,
right,
so the card is neither bad or really bad or really good. It's not on the extremes at all.
So it's like okay.
It's okay-ish. It's usually used for just the ramp, the cycle. It just cycles itself, kind of.
Like what I said earlier.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
So, right now, it's on the fence of more bad than good. But it is very strong effect. It is a very good effect. Methinks.
Okay.
The next color, which is the one before the last, is gonna be purple, and purple I have a lot, sadly, or happily. There's 5 purple cards that I want to show.
Zodi, I haven't played the game for sure, so I mean, if I'm going to get cards tomorrow, so I can let you know more when I play it. So I don't have a strong recommendation either way, because I gotta play it before I recommend something, you know? I have friends that like it. It's a IRL card game. Physical card game.
I'm comparing it to like a board game because I'm like, if you want to play it with like 4 friends, then
Yes,
you can
it's a
just,
multiplayer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sadi, if that's not your thing, this is not the game for you. This is like IRL, very specifically.
You can play it online still, though, with all the cards. You don't have to pay anything.
Yeah, you can play it online and see if you like it.
Like in tabletop sim and stuff like that.
There's a website that's really good. Like really
Oh,
neat.
you'll have to link
It's
it
called
to me. I'll check it
it's
out.
called TCG Arena. You can even match against random people. It has like a matchmaking.
Oh, that's
Dang,
nice.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
Okay, for podcast listeners, Cemetery Attendant. It's a 3 mana 3 might D ramp 1 purple
I'll
card.
be back. I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Okay.
Bye.
When you play me, return a unit from your trash to your hand. A unit you don't get a pick, it's just random.
No, you pick. You can pick.
Okay. And it's a unit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with good, but yeah, I'm gonna go with good. And the reason being, actually, I think I'm gonna go with good because it's 3 mana 3/3. The D ramp 1 is why I'm not saying very good on it. And I think being able to pick the unit you want from your discard just gives you a lot of flexibility and utility that you want. And that's my idea behind it.
Okay. So I'm gonna note down what you said so that when Precipic comes back. This card is really bad.
Dang it!
The recycle cost on it is absolutely crippling.
What do you mean the recycle cost? Like the fact
The
that you
recycle,
D-ramp
sorry.
one?
The fact that you jump one is actually horrible.
Okay, it's just too low tempo.
Yeah, you can never play this early.
Is it
It's
something
late game
that
card
you
that's just
think
not-
in the future it could be good with a combo,
With
or
some combos, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It's a
that's
combo
what I
card.
was
It's
kind
not
of
like
thinking.
a-
Is that's a combo card, but I should have thought, oh, set one. They probably, they didn't even have that for the freaking, dragon spider thingy. So yeah, because like I see this kind of card and like I think of Tessel, and Tessel had a lot of like getting things out of the graveyard, like a 6 mana 3/3 necromancer where you would summon a card from the graveyard that was less power than 3, for instance, was a really good card. And this doesn't seem to be like a crazy high tempo game at the time, especially you shouldn't have a crazy high tempo game as a new one. So I thought maybe this would be okay for that reason. But when you don't have the combo to capitalize off of it, it makes sense why it wouldn't be that good.
Literally everything you said is what I thought when I saw the card first. It's like, even fully knowing the rules and everything.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
So, I agree. Ready for your next? Do you want to do like actual 5 cards in this color, or would you want to just skip and do like 2 and?
It doesn't
That's
really. It's I'm good with whatever you want to do, whatever you want to show me.
Okay. Oh, this one is super interesting. Okay, this one's super interesting. It's very cool. Okay, this one.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
God, I
How
didn't
do you eat
realize-
so fast?
Oh, because my family already ate without me.
Oh,
No,
that.
that's fine.
Okay, so
Not
let's.
big
You only missed one card, which is this card, the doggo on the screen right now. It's.
Okay. It's bad, right?
Did you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's not played at all. Now, pull up that Kog'Maw.
Augers.
Alright, I have my lock in for this one.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
Okay.
Alright,
Let me
locked in.
rethink.
Alright, I'm gonna say very good, and my reason why it's very good is that it deals 4 damage, which is enough to kill Noxus Hopeful.
It says at my battlefield. Does that include your allies?
It says all,
Yes.
so it's probably yours as well.
I think it's really
Yours as
bad.
For what reason?
3 mana, 1, deal 4 to all. When I die, get this effect. It's and you know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of like a Doomsayer type thing. And it feels like
Yeah.
it's good early. Wait, can you self-ping this? Is there any like good self-ping for this?
Yeah, you can just cast like the red spell on it and kill it.
That's expensive.
Yeah, but if it goes into a battlefield,
it's
you
really-
will usually die.
It will usually die in a battlefield.
That might be a good thing.
Yeah, no, it could be. I don't know, I'm gonna go really bad. I'm just gonna say it's too slow and that you don't get to continue, like, the difference is you conquer, but you don't get to keep something on the board, and we've kind of established that that wasn't a very good thing. So that's my reasoning for it.
Yeah,
I think
you're right. It's very bad.
Oh, it's very bad. Okay.
Yeah!
It has basically. I think it's probably the least played card in the game.
Okay.
Probably. But I thought it was broken when I saw it.
So that's that.
Right
that's
away,
what
I
it
thought
is.
it was really bad.
That makes sense.
Purple
Yeah.
is the fun. Is like the PNG fun, weird color.
The wacky weird.
Yeah. So there's a lot of. This one you're gonna love, I think. You're gonna love this one. I mean,
Yeah, that was a hard one. Because like
Yeah.
it does kill stuff, but I guess like killing things doesn't really matter in this game if you're not taking
So-
control of the
That's
location.
exactly why I got it. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
part. But the reason why it's bad mainly is that people are not overcommitting on battlefields. They usually have like one unit there just
Oh.
to potentially get the point from holding, but they don't overcommit, which means that Cog doesn't really get that much value because it only hits one
Yeah,
unit.
it doesn't get the whole, like, when you think of it, you think like, oh, this thing's gonna kill like 6 or 7 units, but it's always those
It literally
Doomsayer
only
S
kills
cards that it's
one.
always 1 or 2. Is
Yeah, maximum. two
yeah,
if you're
and then
really-
you're not taking either. You're not holding. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Nocturne, 4 mana, 4 might, D-ramp 1, Nocturne horrifying, ganking. I can move from battlefield to battlefield. Oh, I've heard of those things before. When you look at cards from the top of your deck and don't draw them and see me, you may play me for is it a single D-ramp? Is that what that means?
Yes. By the way,
So
D-ramp
does he
means-
D-ramp twice then? When in that
No.
case?
No, only once. Only once.
Oh,
I'm cheating. I'm gonna abstain from this one. I already know how good this is.
okay.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it was in the shuffle up and play video. It was one of the guys that they played.
Okay.
Mm,
So, if you're attacking or defending, no, sorry, if you are defending and you somehow see it, you play a spell that like lets you see there's a spell that lets you see the top 3 cards, for example, and you see it, you can play it directly on that battlefield, defending in that combat. For
I'm
example.
going to go with very good because moving to battlefield allows you to hold. Being able to get essentially an extra card by looking at the top of your deck and then planning your turns is a nice bonus. It's not like tipping it over for me, but I think it's very good because of the stat line seems decent. You have an upside, and then being able to deploy it battlefield to battlefield seems like holding would be really strong.
Okay. I personally would say this is a very high rolly card, obviously. So it has very bad spots and very good spots. If you have it in your hand, it's really bad card.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
4
I
for
was
4
thinking
with
the
one-
best case scenario, and obviously,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can absolutely high roll the opponent with this card, but it happens very rarely.
Mm.
It is a bad card. I think it's neutral to bad. It is not good.
But it can be very good if you have
That was
the
what-
dream
that was what I was
scenario. And that's what I was thinking, the dream scenario. But I also didn't even ask you, like, how often can you look at the top cards of your deck and stuff
Not
like
very
that?
often, sadly.
So it could become better later, but very bad right now, or bad makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bad neutral that goes to good.
Okay.
Very quickly, can easily go to good, if not really good.
Yeah,
It's just
That
it
makes
doesn't
sense.
have the right tools right now.
that makes
Oh.
sense.
My God.
Yeah, that
This
Nocturne deck
card-
lost. I don't remember it doing super hot at that shuffle up and play game.
I only
This
watched like
card
the
is-
first 2 minutes of it, so I didn't actually see how the decks performed.
Cookie funny card.
Invert Timelines. Each player discards their hands and then draws 4, and it's purple.
So you discard. are you discarding 4 usually? Because you usually have 5 in your hand.
You don't usually have 5, no. A draw is quite easy in this game, usually. Most decks can very easily draw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's not like LOR
So-
where I'm literally like just like
No, no.
unable to.
No, usually in this game, the struggle is the mana, not the hand size.
And each
That makes
player, so
sense.
it means either the 2 or the 4, so... I mean, there's not a lot of combo decks, so you're not making people lose their combos, and you're also losing your tempo, so I'm gonna go very bad. It's too
this-
slow.
This one, I'm going to say that I'm gonna take a wild swing out here and say
Okay.
that there is something that says either when a player discards or when a player draws, something happens, and it's played in that deck specifically. And in that deck, it's good.
Okay. That's a wild... So, okay. The answer is that doesn't exist, really. So
Okay.
it's not the case.
Okay, I was
card-
just taking a swing there. Yeah.
Yeah, the card is not very bad. It is just... It doesn't really see much play, but
So it's very bad.
you can see it from time to time.
So it's bad.
It's pretty
It's
bad.
yeah. It is bad. Not very bad, it's bad.
Okay.
The decks that play this card are Annie and MF play this card. Annie
Okay.
really Annie's ability gives you +2 mana every turn, kind of. So she can empty her hand very quickly, and she likes this uses this to refill basically. And MF likes to send stuff into the graveyard to bring them back with her with some other units. So those are the only niche spots where this card is played. Otherwise, it's horrible.
Okay. That makes sense to
Makes
me.
sense.
Also, Precipic, I liked your idea, but also they didn't make anything for like high cost unit or high cost spells to kill things. So I was like, I wasn't putting that much faith in them for something like
No,
this.
for sure. I was throwing it out there just as
Yeah.
like a that was like my. I was like, oh, I can get a point here by doing that.
One chatter said that they've seen this card played 1 time in 12 games. So that sounds about what Kuvi was saying.
Yep.
By the way, I'm hyped. I got like up 2 big bags of dice from my D&D, and I'm sorting through them now.
That is actually awesome.
Love that.
Ooh.
Okay, this next
the
card
art
is gonna
so
be-
cute.
Yeah. I don't. Which art is this in LOR?
It's not from the League of Legends
not?
team, is what it says.
It's there's like a minion guy. Maybe it's like.
No,
a
there's
minion
a.
thing.
You're thinking about the Senna one. It's different. They put the
Oh,
purple
I think
outside.
it's- Isn't this Syndra's spell art? Like
Oh,
her
there
ability
is a minion
No,
card
it's
in
not.
LOR that I think y'all are thinking of, and I think it's in Shadow Isles. I'm not 100% sure on
yeah.
that, but I think it's in Shadow Isles. And I don't think it's called Possession though. I don't know. Let me. Like I'm thinking there is
No.
a card that has
Yeah,
a
it's called
minion.
Minion, literally, but it is just a
Oh,
minion.
yeah, it is
that
minion.
Just keeps dying.
Yeah, there's something. I thought there was something else too, but I guess not. Okay. So we got this little minion. Session. Alright, it's an 8 mana D-Ramp 3 purple spell. Action, play on your turn or in showdowns. Choose an enemy unit at a battlefield. Take control of it and recall it. Send it to your base. This isn't a move. Somehow. Or, yeah. Okay.
It's literally mind control priests.
Oh, mind control priest. Okay. And send to your base. Does that mean it can or can't fight?
So, if it is tapped, you can't do anything with it. If it's untapped, you can send it somewhere.
Okay, so it's flat out mind control. So like, if it had charge, you would
Literally.
have charge. You
Yes.
know. Okay.
Yes.
So haste if it had haste, essentially. I don't even know how
So you
much
can play
stuff
this
has
during your
haste.
turn, or you can play it during the opponent's turn. When they like send in something, you can grab it.
Alright, can we Alright, so my initial thought is that it's bad because purple seems bad.
It does seem
So
pretty
can we-
bad.
So can we
Oh
say it-
my
can we s-
god.
So can we say it outside of the context of purple? Like, what if this was like in a different color?
The fact that you guessed purple is bad is so funny because purple is bad.
Well, it's
Yeah.
the wacky. Yeah, we've seen some of the
It is.
cards from
It's
it.
like how you remember how PNG was kind of garbage because it was all over the place and then it got broken. I think that's what
Yes.
will happen.
That's what. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. Is that this just seems like all seems dog
I think
shit because
deramping
this
3
region is so-
seems really bad too for I mean, it doesn't it feels like if you had like the dream scenario of getting something that was it untapped you said or like had haste or whatever, like that would be pretty sick, but it feels like this would just be stuck in your handle all the time and too low tempo and you're deramping a lot. So
Yeah.
I would guess, yeah, that it has to be pretty freaking bad. And even the dream scenario doesn't even sound that good.
Yeah,
So
that seems bad.
bad or really bad?
Really bad. Maybe bad with the dream scenario still there. I'm gonna
I'd say
say
it's bad, but like if purple was played, you probably played in the sideboard because it could like answer like a big guy. Maybe.
If I were to guess that...
That's my guess. Though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with really bad just because I'm gonna guess it's too slow. And we've established there isn't a great way to deal with higher cost stuff, and this is just, yeah, it's just too slow.
The most common consensus is that this is really bad.
Okay.
I believe in my heart that this card is slightly better than what people think.
That sounds like you. By the way,
Okay.
someone says, "Oh my gosh, is that Precipic? You coached me on Discord for like 10 minutes several years ago from Yellow Magi."
Pogo.
Yes.
Pogo.
This and also said this game seems too fast for that card. Agreed. So yeah, that's. Yep, we all on the same spot.
There's literally like
Chat
a
all
card that's
said
like a 2-mana
trash.
4/4.
Everyone said trash for this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think the number one reason this looks trash is because it's in this purple region.
Yeah, I think even without it, I think the game was still. It's just too slow.
Yeah.
Like maybe you could get away of a one of and like this cracked blue red deck or something, but definitely not in purple.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, we ready for the next one?
The next one is another one of my favorite
Oh,
cards.
Mindsplitter! Oh, I do like Mindsplitter. Okay, it's 7 mana, deramp 2, and it has 7 might. When you play me, choose an opponent. They reveal their hand, choose a card from it, and they discard that card. It can be any card, though, not just a non-unit card like the previous one. So, potential win cons. You can just, like, discard someone's Mundo, for instance.
Yes, anything.
Oh, okay. That seems... And it's a 7/7? Like, this has to be really good.
This seems really good to me.
Yeah.
I think this is like an easy, really good. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with really
it's
good.
either really good or good on the upside. But it's really it's pretty good.
Okay.
I think that like if this makes sense in purple as a region, then this is good. But my vibe is that this doesn't fit with anything else you've shown me from purple stuff that purple's trying to do. So if it's bad, it's because purple is disjointed. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Like, this and anything seems like it would be really good. Yeah, unless purple is that broken bad. But yeah, this makes sense.
Chat room, we are sorting dice. This is so relaxing.
Cards and dice.
Let's see. So the last color is gonna be yellow. Yellow is kind of it's like Shadow Isles with tokens.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
say shit.
me too. I thought you were gonna say.
No, Shadow Isles
I was
with-
like, spoiler
with
alert.
tokens.
No.
No. Okay. Let's start with this card.
Wow,
Hide
it's
for-
Bowling Strike?
Ooh, so you can just burn. Ooh.
Alright, it's a 2 mana, deramp 1, spell, Hidden Blade. Hidden, hide now for deramp to react with later for 0. Oh!
And you can use it in showdowns.
Play on showdowns. Kill a unit at the battlefield. Its controller draws 2. Oh, it's like naturalize.
In the magic card? Yeah.
No, the Hearthstone card.
Oh.
Where you have a 1 mana kill a unit and then they draw 2. Isn't natural? I think that's what naturalize did.
No, you're right. That's what
Yeah.
naturalized
So
does.
how hidden works is you can deramp yourself. As in, by the way, deramping means that you just take the rune, and put it at the bottom of the rune deck. So you don't have to spend the mana associated with it. If it's a land, okay. If it's a tapped land, you can still deramp yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't have to pay
Yes.
the one. Okay, that's good. So so you can hide this on a battlefield that you control. You control means that you have a
Dude,
unit
how
on
are you
there.
ever getting above fucking 5 mana in this game? You're
You
deramping
do,
so
I promise.
much.
No, you don't. You usually don't really. So you can hide it. You can pay deramp yourself by 1 and hide this card on a battlefield that you control, meaning that you have a unit there and the opponent doesn't have a unit there. You cannot flip it right away the turn that you hide it. You can only flip it the turns after. If
It's a
there are
true
no more
trap
units,
card.
yeah, if there
Yeah.
are no more units on your battlefield, and you don't use this, it will go away. You
Yeah, Chris,
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's D&D dice. Mister, it's Chris.
It will it does wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, you can only hide 1 card at a battlefield, and once you hide a card at that battlefield, you can only target things within that battlefield, even if the text says otherwise.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the rules for the hidden cards. And by the way, Teemo uses this mechanic a lot. Teemo hides a bunch of shit.
All right. I have my answer for this card.
Me too.
What is it?
Alright. I think this card is
really
very
good. And the reason being is I think it's very low cost for what it does. And what you said earlier is that drawing was really easy in that card and that people drew cards kind of all the time. So I think the downside of the controller drawing 2 isn't as big of a deal as it wants you to think it is.
I think my reasoning, in addition, is this gives you control of a location, so you don't really get that hurt by giving them an extra 2 cards, because like you're actually getting value from having control of that location by winning like in combat. And then it also says the word kill like a unit at a battlefield. That's like anything, and you've already told me that like removal is like pretty like big removal is like pretty like rare in this game. So like this feels like a pretty unique effect if like big removal is rare.
It's rare in other colors other than yellow. Very common in yellow.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, it still looks pretty good for me. Like 2 mana, like plus like a burning. Like if the red card is like one of the best, then like this at like a downside still gonna be like good.
Yeah,
Especially if
it's a
if
really
you-
good card. It's probably
Yeah.
yellow's best card.
Makes
Yeah,
sense. Someone
that makes
said,
sense.
can you kill your own unit to draw 2?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, they said you
Oh,
can.
then-
Yeah.
Then this is insane.
Yeah.
This is like
It's really
I didn't
good.
even think you could do that. That's insane.
Yeah,
then.
I didn't think about
Yeah.
that until the person in chat pointed it out. And I was like, oh, that... I said very good before they pointed that out.
Dude, bro, so this is a glimpse beyond that also can be like a vengeance. This card's
Basically.
so good.
Talking about vengeance,
Yeah.
baby. That's the next card.
Oh, they literally just called it vengeance. Goddamn.
Literally.
Based. You pay
Oh.
2? That's a lot.
This seems really... I'm gonna go with... kind of bad. but it's just too expensive. And you said that yellow has a lot of ways to remove, and deramping 2 seems really bad, and you're not taking with anything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go kind of bad. What are you
I think this is a good sideboard card, but it's kind of bad otherwise.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. I would say bad on the spot exactly. I think it can be played in certain metas, but right now it's just not for it at all.
Yeah, it looks like a sideboard card, if anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, another spell. By the way, there's a typo in this card and they left it in.
Make sure you get that card.
Look at how it's spelled. The name of the card.
Oh, they have a gem. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Alright, so it's a 6 mana, 3 mana deramp spell. And the actions play on your turn or in the showdowns. Give friendly units +5 might this turn. I'm gonna go with really bad. And the reason being is that the deramp is really big, and then friendly units, we've established that there aren't that many friendly units in, like, it's usually 1 or 2. But that's
no.
What?
Victor has an army of like.
But we know
17.
Victor's
Victor
bad!
sucks. But we know Victor sucks.
Well, I'm talking not Victor the champion, Victor the legends. The legend is the one that you're embodying. So when you pick a deck, you're picking a legend and a champion. I said the champion is the commander kind of, but the legend is what gives you the ability. Victor's he's like passive.
Oh, he has like a skill.
He basically literally has a skill that's free. Well, not free. You actually pay 1 to spawn a token. That's his ability. You tap
That's
him.
Cool. Wait,
you
did
tap him and spend 1.
the friendly units, does this might count toward their scoring at the end?
Yes.
Okay. Still very slow, but it sounds like it wins you points.
I think that this card is a good card in the decks it's good in, and unplayable trash in the decks it's not played
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely.
Wait, what was the first line? First sentence?
Thank you for the follow.
It's good in the decks that it's good in, and unplayable
Like the
trash
token
in the
decks.
but, yeah.
Like, in a token deck where you're doing this, like, it's gotta be pretty good. But in anything else, it's just unplayable. You never want this card. Yeah.
Exactly. In the token deck, it's like best card in the game, and in a bad in a non-token deck, it's unplayable.
Yeah,
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense to me.
Okay, this one is funny. You talked about flash units. There you go.
Open it. Oh, this got a lot of text.
Yeah, but it's also got 3 health.
And deramp
It's
1.
actually so funny. I don't think you understand how funny that is, actually. Everyone in literally every single person is traumatized by Fallen Star. So,
Alright, so we have the 3 mana Shen with the deramp of 1 and the might of 3. Reaction, play any time, even before spells and abilities resolve, including to a battlefield you control. Shield 2, +2 might when I'm a defender. I don't know what or when he's defender. Okay, tank. I must be assigned combat damage first. I know we kind of talked about that some with Caitlyn being combat damage last. I
still don't know why that's good.
Yes.
Or bad.
Yes.
well, the tank doesn't.
Oh, I get it. Wait, I can explain it. All right.
Okay.
So basically, the way it works is you can be like, I'm dealing damage to this, and this. And Caitlyn gets to survive more often if their damage is lower. Shen
doesn't.
Shen doesn't. He dies more often.
Is he a defender in this case? Like, it's like he has guard, kind of. Like a...
Yeah, like he's a thing that you want to hit.
A
not
shield
one-
plus
will,
2,
that
so
will want to be hit.
you're getting whenever someone's attacking you, does he just have plus 2 might? Essentially?
Yes.
Okay.
Essentially.
Okay. Play anytime even before spells and abilities resolve. Can you take things away that are already being targeted? Like, can you redirect stuff or no?
No. So you're attacking. If the opponent is you're defending with 1 unit. You have 1 unit at a battlefield. The opponent goes in with their units. That means you're defending. If you have 3 mana up, you can flash him inside of that battlefield directly, and he will go up to 5 and have tank, which means the opponent will have to go through 5 and then deal the might that they need to deal to kill the other unit.
My question is, does this sort of effect get shit on by Falling Star?
That might give the answer.
Not not the turn that he's played, because he would be at 5, and in that combat he's be at 5. So Fallen Star cannot.
Okay.
Fallen Star is a slow speed spell, so it doesn't interact with the combat. But after combat,
okay.
if he survives, then he will get blasted.
Okay.
He seems like he's in the realm of like not really good or not really bad, but just like an okay card. So I'm gonna go with good rather than bad.
I think that he seems pretty good, because at least you get value out of him in the one combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's spot on good.
I think that if Falling Star didn't exist, this card would probably be very good.
Yeah. Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if the Confront Star didn't exist, like
If it was a banned card, then
80%
this
of
card
the pool
becomes a
would be
lot
good,
better.
Would be
Yeah.
better. Yes.
Caitlyn would be a lot better.
Yes. Okay. I want to show a funny card. So every single color has a card called a seal. Seals are basically
Oh, I recognize this.
so you de-ramp yourself. It costs 0, but you have to de-ramp yourself once to play this. And for the rest of the game, every single time you need to de-ramp, you can actually tap this and generate that color thing. So if the card says, example, it's like a Vengeance that de-ramps you 2, and you can actually tap this card and only de-ramp once and play Vengeance. So it helps. It's like a mana rock, but it doesn't give you mana. It prevents you from
It just
de-ramping.
prevents de-ramping. Yeah, that makes sense.
Each color has one of this that does the exact same.
Seems like a staple. Seems like you really want to have this, is my guess. Because like if you're trying to like cast like these like really big things, then like it seems like if you want to cast these really big things while still casting your Falling Stars and casting your like other like random like stuff, like you need this to be able to like get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at bad right now, but will be good in the future.
Yeah, exactly that, I think. It's not bad right now. I just think what happens is everyone was obsessed with these seals. Everyone's deck put in 3 of them in almost every deck. But then what we realized slowly is instead of doing that and losing that slot of the card from your hand, because the card doesn't actually do anything in terms of effect, like it's card quality, right? It actually is better to just play cards with no power the cards that don't force you to de-ramp early, and then you play expensive cards that are de-ramping you a lot later on. And that strategy is the strongest, I think, right now in Riftbound.
That's pretty hype.
Okay.
Okay.